Have you ever wondered how a concept can be both stable and dynamic at the same time? In architecture, that's not easy. Stability often means stillness, repetition and calmness. And dynamism means movement, rhythm and life. But what happens when both come together? In Golestan Residential by Farshad Mehdizadeh, we see this dialogue between geometry and emotions. Rectangles, the most stable rational shape, set the foundation. And arches have circles break the rigidity, adding a sense of flow, continuity and softness. The repetition of arches creates a rhythm, like music frozen in time. Each opening feels alive, catching the light differently throughout the day. It's a facade that breathes. What's interesting is how the greenery softens the strict geometry. Nature becomes part of the composition, and architecture becomes more than just structure. It becomes experience. I'm Nandar, and I tried to rebuild this project in Revit. Not just to copy its form, but try to understand how an idea of balance between stability and movement can be translated into architectural language. Because that's what great architecture does. It doesn't just stand. It speaks, it moves, and it leaves.
Alright, let's start the first step. Creating the window family. I'm starting a new family. And for this parametric facade, I'm using the window family because the form already acts like an opening. If it were more of shell or panel system, I would use a pattern-based family instead. And if you want, you can check the video popping up here. I already thought how to create parametric facade using a pattern-based family, and it will definitely help you. Okay, I will extend the wall a bit.
Press tab on your keyboard and select this rectangle and just lock this sign together.
I will draw two reference lines so I can add parameters to them by using dimensions.
I'll call it H1 and I check the instance box. Another one, H2, and check the instance box and then OK. I pick these lines and lock them. I use offset here. And then I just trim these lines.
Now I'm checking all the parameters once to make sure everything works correctly.
I align my shape to the roof plane that I've created.
I try to check my parameters. After every step so nothing breaks later.
And I want to create my base form. I pick circle. There we have it. Everything looks good.
As you can see, when I change the number, my shape is changing. Well, that's too much. I want to change my thickness of this shape. Now I will add material, nothing fancy, just something close to the right color. For the brick joints, I am using sweep. I pick these lines and press OK, and then I just edit my profile. I use 5 cm offset. And this is my brick joints, 10 cm and 2 cm for the joints. I use copy because they're same together. I lock these faces together. Now let's model the window form. Something that simply looks similar is enough here. I think 10 cm for the frame is enough. I use pick line and then trim together. this part interesting. I'm going to copy the whole form to the side, and by giving it a visible parameter, I will be able to turn it on or off. You will see what I mean in a moment. Next step, I need to model the same shape, but mirrored. It's the exact same process, so I'm speeding up the video. Just watch it once, so you memorize the steps. And now the final step, building the full structure using the two families we created. As you can see, because we added the parameters to each part, we can now adjust and redesign everything easily. Okay, look at this part. This is what I mean earlier. With that parameters, I can hide the additional piece and give more depth to the facade. Now for the next section, since I don't have a floor plan, I have to rely on guessing. To build this concept, I'm simply copying the same wall and adjusting the size based on the reference image. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. More tips coming soon.